Hi, and welcome to From Addict to Author, episode 4, where I'll be talking all about why I chose to use my voice along with my pen to raise awareness about some topics that are really important to me. And this is all despite my speech impediments. So sit back, relax, enjoy, be inspired, and remember, definitely like, share, and if you don't already, follow. So first, before we get started, as always, I have to put a disclaimer. You got it? Cool. Okay, so why did I choose to use my voice knowing that I have a stutter, a lisp, and struggle with dyslexia? There's a multitude of reasons, but I think the main one is that as a child, I really didn't use my voice a lot. I didn't talk a lot. And when I did, the ridicule that followed didn't really encourage me to speak up. And I spent many years not liking the way that I sounded. I really fought hard not to have to put myself out there for people to judge me from the way that I sound, right? And because of that, yeah, as I said, I didn't use my voice. So I got to a point where I realized that I had a lot to say and I wanted to say it. And that's when I started to use my pen. And that did what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to inspire others. I wanted it to paint this world where people can just see what I see, you know, because we view everything around us differently. And around me was just magic. Despite anything I was going through, my stutter, my lisp, and anything else going on in my life, it was just like magic around me. And I wanted to script that descriptive of nature. Nature was a big one for me. And I wanted to just tell a story of like a swaying branch or, tell a tale of a fallen leaf. I wanted people to see behind what was immediately in front of them. And that's what I use my pen to do. I love to tell a story. But then it got to a point where I realized that when I shared that I stutter and have a lisp with my pen, people did reach out. And I figured, you know what? Let me take the leap and start to do some videos. That was a big step. And it took me a long time to even post a video of myself talking. But when I did, if you know the stress and turmoil that I went through, just listening to that lisp in the background and be like, oh my God, I was so embarrassed of myself. And that's when I had to start to sit with myself and look beyond what was right in front of me. Start doing what I wanted my readers to do. And what I saw beyond that was people that got inspired to use their own voices despite their speech impediments, people that related to my struggle, people that, because of my bravery, started to share their stories that maybe weren't even related to speech impediments. And I also saw people that trusted me with their stories as well. And I think that's what shifted everything. That's when I decided, I'm going to use my voice. I'm going to speak up. I'm going to use it to raise awareness about things that people are not comfortable talking about and help others to realize the struggle that goes on with people that are experiencing these things, right? And so that's really the reason why I wanted to use my voice along with my pen. Okay, so why do these experiences even matter to me? Why do I want to raise awareness around them? And it's simple, because many of these experiences I've been through. Either I've experienced it for myself or I've witnessed it firsthand. And I would say that because of my experiences, I can relate to people that are in those spaces. And I can relate to the way that you feel when you think that you have no other way out, or the way that you feel when you want to give up and you don't think that life will ever get any better, or you don't think that you can come out the other end, I can relate to those feelings 100%. And the fact that I can relate to them is one thing, but then it dawned on me, you are creative enough to share a story. Why not use your pen to help raise awareness about some of these issues? And I did. I wrote a series of articles on surviving abuse and addiction, and I met some beautiful authors that were so open in sharing their story and their struggle and showing how they came out the other end into a space of their success, right? And because of those articles and because of those interviews, it gave me another pause. Their bravery was inspiring to me, and I wanted to get to that space. But there was one element that I didn't have yet, and that was that comfortability with the fact that I did have these experiences. I wasn't in a space where I could embrace the fact that I've been there, that I did some stuff, that I went through some stuff. I just wasn't there. There was a lot of healing to be done, and I worked on myself every day. It looked like a lot of tears. A lot. So yeah, I smile a lot, but there was a lot of tears in that process. A lot of writing, a lot of reflecting, a lot of conversations with friends. And family. It was just a whole journey of itself for me to be then able to say, what, I want to use my voice. And that's when I decided, okay, you use your pen to help share their voices. Now use your experiences and your voice to shed light on the experiences and show people that your experiences are their experiences and they can come out the other end. Show people that stutter that they can get on camera, and even if they bubble through it, they can do it. If they have something to say it. Show people with a list that their voice is beautiful, and to rock that list like a rock star, right? And then show people with dyslexia that there are lots of things that you can do to manage your day and to get your thoughts in order. So I chose to. And then it moved on to, make it about more. Show people that despite all the beautiful pictures and the life that you have now, homelessness was a real thing for you. Like, you went through it. So you understand them. Show people that despite where you are now, drug addiction was a thing for you, and you had to battle through it. And I just stood in the mirror and listed the things that I've been through, the experiences that I've had, and I'm still here and I survived through them all. I was like, I listened to a sister friend of mine and I heard, what do you think you look like to a single mom in your position, or in the position that you were in? What do you think you look like to the single mom that's struggling with an addiction, whether it be to alcohol or drugs? What do you look like to them? I was like, I don't know. And she said, to me, I think you would look like to them a superhero. Like, how did she do it? What did she do? I want to do it like her. Because this sister friend sat with me, and I shared my experiences with her, and dumbfounded is a very light word, but she was like, looking at you, it's freaking amazing that you're still even here. And that's been when I chose to sit down and I came up with From Addict to Author, and I wanted to share the experiences, the whole shebang, and help people to have an idea of what it could be like if you just choose to make a different path for yourself. And so that's why the topics that I'll be talking about and I have started to talk about already are important to me. And that's even why I'm doing this video today, because I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to do like bloopers and just, give you like just show you how all the episodes were made so far and the little mistakes that I made along the way. But I wanted to do this just off the cuff and I'm hoping that I don't edit it too much. If I didn't, I'll put it in the caption. If I did, tell there are little edits here and there. But I want it to be as real and raw as possible and tell you, this is why I'm doing what I do. And this is why I want to use my voice. This is why I want to raise awareness. And this is why these topics matter to me. So, yeah, I mean, that's about it. I just really hope that you get a bigger glimpse into why Affirmatic Author is a passion of mine and why I'm doing what I do. And I pray that whatever happens, you take what you need and leave what you don't. And you share with who you think that this channel can have an impact on. So in the coming weeks, I'll be delving into heavier topics. And it's a bit surreal for me that I'm going to be verbalizing these experiences and recording them on camera. But I've come to a place of comfort with my experiences and where I've been and what I've been through and how I got to where I am to today. And the fact that I was strong enough to get through any of it and I'm still here means that I'm here for a reason. And I chose that reason to share my story for you. So if you don't as yet, follow me. Give me some love. Put some likes on the video. Share your comments. Tell me how you think I'm doing. How you think I can improve. And definitely share your thoughts on any of the topics that I share. I will be putting up a schedule? Yeah, a schedule of the topics that I'll be covering in the next couple weeks and what you can look forward to. And I can definitely tell you for sure that there will be some impromptu videos like these that may be recorded on the day of the uploads because there may be something that I want to say. I also could tell you that I'm going to start doing lives. I know that sounds really enthusiastic, but it's not. I'm like nervous in my stomach even saying it. But I want you to look out and look forward to that. And definitely show your support. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everything. Until next time, you have a fantastic day. Bye.